Somewhat surprised that he hasn't run out of patience with President Putin yet?
I don't know if I would say I'm somewhat surprised, but it's pretty incredible that he hasn't. Most people would have. I would also note, though, that while President Trump is the one person that no one exactly knows what his position is on Ukraine and Russia, because it does vacillate a little bit, oftentimes leaning towards the side that he spoke to most recently. What was very interesting today about this things he said to the leaders of the European countries and to President Zelensky is he's now pushing Europe to cut off all buying of oil and gas from Russia. And he's right to do that. It's pretty incredible that any European countries are buying Russian oil and gas more than 3.5 years after the illegal invasion of Ukraine by Russia. And so what President Trump, I think, is saying is, yeah, you want me to do more sanctions, and I might do that, but I want you to step up as well. And the two countries in particular in Europe that are buying Russian oil and gas are Hungary and Slovakia. Interestingly, the leaders of both countries are friendly with President Trump. They also seem to lean a little bit more towards Putin than the other European countries. So it's great that President Trump is putting pressure on them specifically. Now, what I think the European countries would hope is that if they do take further action against Russian purchases of oil, that the United States would go forward with what President Trump threatened, which is new sanctions on Russia and what he calls secondary tariffs. Secondary tariffs would actually punish those countries that have companies that are buying Russian oil, and it actually is a tariff across all goods. So it's highly coercive towards the country. And then President Trump finally is very right to be putting a lot of focus on China because China and India are the countries that are buying Russian oil.